Okay, welcome back, everybody. I'm going to pull some messages. I don't know why I was thinking like, oh, I'm going to pull from this deck, the what's the tea deck or what's the vibe or whatever. And then I just remembered that the deck is in the storage. Like, I don't even have that deck with me. So I don't know why I was like seeing that deck in my mind. But we're gonna just pull some cards and see what is the vibe, what's the tea, what is the yeah, what's the tea. The High Priestess, I feel like we already know, but these are gonna just be like messages just to like clarify and confirm the things that we already know. Okay, so the person on your mind, the person on your heart. I don't know what exactly is going to happen, but we will see. Okay. Before I started the session, I opened it up with like an intention of self-love. I didn't even know why I did that, but I was like, self-love, that's the intention, self-love. And I even sprayed the candle with self-love, Palo Santo spray, So I feel like regarding this person, the person on your mind, the person on your heart, it's like all of this is to teach you self-love. All of it is a part of your self-love journey. We have the Queen of Cups, so it's meant to teach you self-love because there's been a lot of pain. There's been a lot of like, why am I hearing the word fuckery? Okay, there's been a lot of pain. There's been a lot of sleepless nights, wasted days and wasted nights. Okay. I feel like regarding this person, on your mind, on your heart, on your soul, on your spirit, it's like you saw happiness with this person. I feel like this is somebody from the past. You saw happiness with this person, but it's like this connection triggered your shadow. This connection triggered like self-worth, feelings of self-worth. This connection also, what is that word? This connection was a threat towards your relationships in general, your friendships, connections, business partnerships, stuff like that. This connection was a threat to your like overall well-being. This connection was a threat to your spirituality, to your social life, to your career, to your, if you guys are in the spotlight or in the personal or public eye, then this was even a threat to that, to like your career, your finances, your job, your like the way you make an income, the way you make a living. But I feel like you guys, well, because you've chosen to walk away from this person, and that's the thing, right? We're just getting some clarity, confirmation, so that we could continue to move forward, so that we could continue to move on from the past. Right, I feel like this person played you for a fool. Yeah, we have the Tower moment, 7 of Cups, 8 of Swords. I feel like this was a soulmate connection, but it went sideways. Okay, so this was a soulmate connection at one point, but I don't know, this person felt like they had a lot of options, or maybe this person actually did have some options, but it's like, I don't know, like they didn't think you were good enough, or they thought they could do better, or it's like they knew you were cool and like they liked you and everything like that, and they loved you, even probably they fell in love with you, but then I don't know, like maybe throughout their relationship, I don't know, there wasn't like enough growth, or you guys were just on different paces or paths. You guys are on different paths indefinitely, so like it was bound to end. It was bound to, you guys were bound to break up because eventually you guys were going to go different ways. And so it's like also this person just honestly served their purpose in your life, and you to them, like you served your purpose in their life as well. See, we have the Death. So closing out, ending out this cycle with this person. Truly and completely, I saw the Emperor. So standing in your power, standing in your truth, standing up for yourself, standing up for what's right, putting yourself first, knowing like what it is that you don't, that you no longer like, that you no longer deserve, like knowing what you deserve and knowing like that you no longer deserve certain treatments or what is it, behaviors or whatever it is that you were dealing with. Okay, fill in the blanks. Just kidding. No, so this was also meant to teach you how to put boundaries in play. Boundaries in place. I feel like your guides have been trying to show you, like, they've been trying to like hold the mirror up to you and be like, look, this is the person you are. Like, you're so like deserving, you're so amazing. I was gonna say you're so cool, but it's like you're more than just cool. Like, you're like you're the one, you know what I mean? Like you're more than cool. You're just like, you, baby, you got it. You know what I mean? I run after you like a fool would do. But mama didn't raise no fool, and I should know. 'Cause baby, you got it. So I feel like that's so funny. It's all I can say for you, got soul, too much soul. I feel like Spirit is really wanting you to know that, and I'm sorry I'm going to talk like this, but Spirit really wants you to know that you're the bomb.com and like get together. Like you really do got it going on. And like, you know, maybe this person from the past, probably they saw it at first, but there was something that happened between you guys, or like multiple things that led up to this energy shift within this old dynamic where they almost saw you as a threat. And so they became like jealous or envious of you. And because they saw you as a threat, they became the threat, which in the end like turned out to be misalignment and redirection and all of these things, right? And so, you know, confirmation is like all of this redirection and realignment, mismatch in communication, energy, values, morals. And so Spirit is like assisting in removing this person from your life. This way they can bring you Spirit, the universe, God, source, divine source, connection, angels, ancestors, all of the above, so that they can bring you into alignment with the person that's going to recognize your worth from the very beginning, so that they can redirect you and reroute you and like turn you to the person that's going to see you and immediately be like, wow, like, who is that? Like, who is that? You know what I mean? Like, it's a new energy coming through for you. And I feel like that's also too, I feel like this old person felt that then. Like, they felt then what is happening now, or what is going to be happening, or what is coming through for you. It's like they knew what blessings you were going to receive before you even knew what blessings you were going to receive, which is why they were trying to humble you so bad, which is why they were trying to make you feel some certain type of way, which is why they were trying to convince you that you are undeserving of love, that you don't got it like that you don't deserve to be in love like that you don't deserve to be with somebody who has it like that too. You know what I mean? And so like this like manipulation, confirmation, gaslighting, you know, just like, and I feel like you guys are the type of people that you understand, like, when people act like that or when people move in that way, it has nothing to do with you. That's just like them and like what they got to go through and what they still got to heal and like all of the things. And so you guys are very understanding when it comes to that. But I feel like even though you're understanding, it did still take a toll on you, because it did fuck with your self-esteem. It messed with the way you view yourself, even if you don't fully realize that right now. I think God is really wanting you to like look at that and like be so truthful and so honest with yourself. And like, yes, you have a big heart, and yes, you're very forgiving, and yes, you're very forgetful. Even for some of you, you're like, what even happened? I forgot. And that's good and all, but the thing is, it's not just that you forget, you almost like suppress it, kind of like a trauma response, because it hurts so bad. It's like hard to deal with. So instead of like dealing with it, you'd rather just suppress it. And so that suppression is what's keeping that energy stuck in your body, which is why we're almost like rewinding, going back into the past a little bit so that we could still work through that energy because it's still stuck in our body. So, Spirit was telling me, I recently did an activation video. Spirit was saying that from now on, these videos are going to be activation videos. So as you're watching them, this is a part of your shadow work. This is a part of your activations. This is a part of your elevations. We need to get through this so that we can get through this, so that we can grow through it. Okay, so that's what's happening with that. Anything else for this person? Yeah, the person from the past, I feel like they thought, they really thought, they thought they ate. But they did not. Now they're starving for attention and love and affection and all of the things because they thought they had it like that. And because it's like, if they were able to be with you and they were able to pull you, like, then that like boosted their own ego, and that boosted their own like, okay, like I got it like that, you know what I mean? So then it like, you know what, too? It's almost giving me a little bit of like a destiny siphon or swap. It's like energy siphoning because they're trying to siphon that energy from you, like as if they're the ones that's cool, as if they're the ones, as if they're the blessing, as if they're the all of the things. And so, like, they were trying to use your energy for themselves and then make you feel the way they were feeling on the inside, trying to project all of their insecurities, their fears, their traumas, everything onto you, their own perceptions and perspectives of themselves, of you, onto you. You know what I mean? Okay, I had to take a second because there was a lot of like irritation and just, I was getting like lost in the message. I was like, wait, who do we have to tussle? Anyways, I'm just kidding. But no, shadow work. So triggering, activation, transmuting, all of the things. And that is a thing, right? Because it was a little triggering and I'm just like, my body takes it. And so it's like, that's why I'm like, bro, I've been having like such a hard time, not having a hard time breathing, but just as the energy is flowing through me, it just feels like very overwhelming sometimes. And it's just like sometimes it feels like you're getting socked in the stomach or something like that. You know what I mean? Anyways, this person was, and that was actually what I was feeling, is like gut wrenching. This person thought that they were doing something. They thought that they were going to be able to play the game better than you. And it's not that you were playing the game. I think that you could play the game if you really wanted to. You could be a pro. But it's not about that anymore. It's about the principality. Okay? I feel like you guys, it's like, yeah, I know how to play the game, but I wasn't even playing with this person. But they thought, because they were so insecure and they were so jealous and they were so like, all of the things, they were like, oh, assuming that you're playing the game, because they're, again, projecting probably what they would be doing. Probably they were playing the game. And so then they were like thinking you were playing the game. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe you shared with them some things from your past or whatever like that. And just the little bits and pieces you share with them, because I'm getting a sense that you didn't even really share too much, because you kind of already figured, or you kind of had a feeling, you knew what the type of person that this person was. So you didn't even go there, but like just a little bit that you did share was enough for them to be convinced that you're a full-blown player and that they needed to try to play the game better than you, so this way they can prevent themselves from getting hurt, which essentially obviously is like hurting them way more. It hurt you too, because you actually weren't playing the game and you actually did love this person and you were really trying. So this person really just like played themselves, and while they were trying to play you for a fool, they really just played themselves out of a good thing. So now they're realizing and they're learning that all of the options that they thought they had, first of all, are not shit, and that you were the one. Here you are in your Emperor energy. You were the one, and now this is forcing them into hermit mode, because they know now that they fucked up. And then they're not going to be able to be with such a loving, kind, providing, stable person such as you. again. Like this, like they'll never find somebody like you. You get me? You're both the student. You are both the student and the teacher. And so you are the type of person that knows you know nothing at all. And so you're very like, you're just naturally humble. You're just naturally like that person. And it's like you are coming out as the sun. So not only do you radiate so much sunshine, but like you radiate so much light. And I feel like that is why this person was so triggered by you, because you were triggering their shadow. And instead of them doing the inner work and being by your side as they do this, they decided to go up against you because they allowed the fear to consume them. So anything else, Spirit? Just time. Karma is hitting at this time, and karma is going to continue. Also, if it hasn't yet, just wait. Not that we're like wishing and hoping that they're going to receive their karma, but it is coming, in case you were wondering. Even if it seems like they're not receiving it now, they definitely are. They're going through some hardships, some struggles, both in all ways. Financially, spiritually, emotionally. They're now trying to walk away from the situation, but they're like having a hard time facing. Well, no, they're being forced to face. They're having a hard time, but they're being forced to face themselves at the same, to see that they are the cause of their own demise. Like, they're doomed all on their own. Like, they just doomed themselves. Like, for what? For nothing. Yeah, they could have had marriage with you. They just needed to work a little bit harder on themselves, but they couldn't. They really couldn't. They're so toxic, bruh. They're like toxicas, toxicos, super controlling, super emotionally manipulative, trying to make you second guess yourself, gaslighting. Yeah. Trying to use the fact that you love them against you, like using that to their own advantage. The lovers and the devil. They're like, okay, because I know that this person loves me so much, like I could do whatever the fuck, or I could leave and come back whenever I want to, because this person is always gonna be there for me. It's like, I think you're the type of person that you'll like take this person back low-key, like every single time. And I think that's why it's so hard to move on, because yeah, you're trying to juggle the fact, and it's also like, what is my life without this person? Like, I don't even know, low-key, I don't even know who I am without this person. I feel like that's kind of been the vibe, that's been the energy. And so now, like, over the last couple of years, from 2 to 6 years, you guys have been on this self-love journey of like trying to figure out and find out, who are you without the chaos? Who are you without the drama? Who are you without the baggage from the past? Who are you without this relationship? Who are you without this person? You know, and the angels want you to know that they're with you every step of the way. You know, you have angelic guidance. So the Empress as well. So if you don't resonate with being the Emperor, then you are coming out as the Empress. So if you guys are the Emperor and the Empress, then that means when divine love comes for you, you are going to be attracting an Emperor or an Empress as well, okay, depending on what side of the story you're on. Okay, I feel like you know this intuitively. You're like, yeah, I know. And knows it. I'm not ready to know that, but let me see. Anything else for it? Clarify these two cards together. I feel like this person from the past too was trying to like, I don't know, like trying to put fear onto you about money. Like it was like all about money. I don't know what that means, or I don't know how that resonates for you. Take what resonates, but it's like, I don't know, like this person struggled with money, or they struggled with maintaining money or balancing money or budgeting money. Or it's like this person expected you to have all of the finances figured out, or like all of the financial responsibility to be on you. And it's like, I think now that you've been like waking up to this dynamic or this situation, you're just like, dude, what the fuck? Like, no, like you could feel and you could tell like this person is taking advantage. And so like you standing up for yourself and like putting boundaries and stuff like this, it's like now this person is experiencing a tower moment. And I mean, so are you, because the whole foundation is shifting, but now they're just kind of like, what the fuck? Like they have to do it on their own, as do you. but you're receiving new blessings, whereas they're being stuck right now because they can't. This is their energy right now. They're like trying to get away with shit. You know, even I feel like even too, they might even be trying to come back around at this time, but still like in a sneaky way, still trying to get away with shit. I think they've been trying to manifest the connection back again. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, this person we call judgment, okay? This person is under spiritual judgment. I'm hearing spiritual court, okay? You might also have like some type of like legal thing going on with this person. This could be like, I don't know. I'm just seeing like custody things, baby mama, baby daddy type of vibes too. This could be that. If you don't have children with this person, then this person is just under like legal, like spiritual, legal supervision. I don't know. This person has to go to spiritual court, spiritual jail. That really is a thing. I'm hearing don't sleep with them. Don't sleep with them. This person is a liar. Oh. Yeah. Gosh, be careful with this person actually, Loki. I feel like, especially with sleeping with them, like, I feel like this person is the type of person that will try to siphon your energy sexually. Yeah, because you're coming out as a star. So it's like they will try to siphon your energy, even if it's not like, because at first like my immediate thought was like going to like physical like uncleanliness or like, you know, just like, oh, like a disease or something like that, which could be possible for some of you. It could be true. Just please be very careful. I think you'll know if that part is for you. But for others of you, it's really just an energy thing, like where they're just siphoning your energy. Not that they're like physically unclean, but it's just that spiritually they are, you know, and that's like where spirit doesn't want you sharing yourself with them in that way, because they have intentions of siphoning that from you, and that's not okay. That goes against spiritual law, which is why they need to be in spiritual jail, which is why they have to go to spiritual court. All of the things, okay? So trying to siphon your abundance, your happiness, your energy. I'm hearing delaying your blessings, trying to delay your blessings, because at the end of the day, they do know that you have a soulmate energy coming through for you. They can actually feel this energy more than you can. Well, yeah, and this new soulmate energy coming through is going to start off in a friendship. I feel like this old person can feel that, and they've been trying to stop it for years. Okay. It's a part of their shadow. Also because they believe that the new person coming into your life is going to stop them from receiving money from you. Okay. This could also be like, because I was thinking like, is this about a baby mama or daddy? Because I was like, what are we talking about? No, I know what we're talking about, but like, I'm always just trying to see like where this could also be coming from, a girlfriend or a boyfriend of your old person. Now, okay, this could also be coming from a third party energy too, because I was getting like this person doesn't want, the old person doesn't want you to have a new connection with the new person because they don't want the new connection to interfere with their finances. However, the old person may have a new person who, okay, wait, that's so confusing. Okay, the old person could have a new person who, I don't know, something about like money, something about finances. It's like they're both together trying to get more money from you. I don't know if you give them money, or I don't know what's happening with that. Take what resonates, but I feel like that message may be more for like a masculine, like opposed to a feminine. Unless you're a feminine, you're paying like, I don't know why I'm seeing like a child support thing. I'm gonna move on because it's like making me feel stuck. Is this about like a boyfriend or girlfriend from the ex-person too, Spirit? Just to clarify. Yeah, it is. It really is. It literally has everything to do with money. What is up with that? Like they think they could get money from you or something, the boyfriend or the girlfriend. Oh, or I'm also getting this. Or the new boyfriend or new girlfriend, third party energy, is actually upset that their current person, your old person, doesn't want to lose connection with you. And oh wait, where was the message it went? And it's like, okay, they don't want their person in connection with you because they think that they're not going to be able to receive enough if their person is still in connection with you. Like it takes away from them. So pretty much everyone's greedy. Pretty much everyone's greedy right now. Pretty much they're gold diggers. No, just kidding. But like seriously. Because why is everybody so concerned about the money? Okay, unionship. I think that's another thing too. That's another message too, is like, I don't know, but like when you do come into connection with this new person, it's like both of you guys are going to have your money right. Or if it's not like perfect, like you guys are going to be both stable and secure and like, you know, have something going on for you, like definitely working towards something, or something's going, and then together, you guys together, it's going to be way better. And then you guys are going to be able to help each other out, and it's going to be this whole beautiful thing. And then the old person is going to catch wind of that, and then either expect more money from you, or expect you to take on more responsibilities, or try to do that as a form of manipulation or something like this. I don't know, this message is kind of a lot, but it's meant to keep you stuck in your head, not the message, but their energy. The message is meant to get you out of your head. Even me, I'm just like, we're going through the loops. Too much. And that's exactly why we need to transmute the energy. Like literally, like my palms are like sweaty, and like my certain parts of my body, like the heat will rush through it, and then it'll just like go, and it feels like crazy. But it's fine. But it's necessary. Okay, so allow this person from the past to receive the karmic lessons that they need to at this time. If this person reaches out to you, I'm hearing don't answer. Don't allow them to get into your head. Don't allow them to manipulate you. Don't allow them to come through with like that, with like the, like seductive energy either, because maybe in the past that has worked. But Spirit is saying like it cannot work on you now. You have to actually be more, you have to be stronger, and you have to be more alert, and you have to be cautious. You have to be careful with this person, and you have to remind yourself that it's not that they're coming back because they love you. They're coming back because they need something from you. They want something from you, or they just want to keep you in a certain type of energy. Okay, I love you guys. I hope this was helpful. Just to confirm and just to clarify again, Emperor, Empress, and then right here the King of Pentacles. Okay, so as soon as you link with your new soulmate, game over. Okay, that's why these people are trembling in their boots. Okay, I love you guys so much. I hope that was so helpful. I will see you guys soon. Bye.